Hey guys, welcome to my broadcast. I'm going to be putting up how to broadcast without a computer. So basically, you want to be able to stream and have overlays, effects, music, all the above. I can make this happen. One thing you are going to need is a Mixer account and Mixer Pro, which actually is about $5.99 US dollars, in Australia $11.40, but highly worth it. You can get some good broadcasts, as you can see behind me. This is some of my broadcasts coming through. Overlays, and you've also got your name, title, tips, follows, goals, all the above. You can do all that. There's not much you can't do. Okay, so we're going to go through that with you. I'll show you how to do that. So you're going to want to, you're going to need to authorize Lightstream to start with after you've got your Mixer Pro subscription. So you pay that, it's a monthly pay. But again, as I said, no, I've got no PC. All I have is a Mac, 2 GHz, 2007 mid computer with 4 GB of RAM. It's a Core 2 Duo processor, so it's very, very old. Doesn't handle enabling a stream. It won't hold it. So we want to be able to do that. You can broadcast with Lightstream. Lightstream is actually purely cloud-based, so you don't have to worry about that. It actually goes through, no problem. All you're using is a browser, literally. So you need to authorize Lightstream. So as soon as you click on broadcast on, say, your Xbox, automatically goes Lightstream, and it takes care of it from there. So this is some of my old broadcasts, as you can see here. You've got overlays, different scenes, intermission screens, all the above. You can do all that. So you're going to have to authorize that, so you make sure you do your authorities. Always have to do it with any new apps or third parties that you do use. So today we'll use Lightstream to show you what happens. Let's bring that up here for you. Okay, Lightstream. You must use Google Chrome too, by the way. So Google Chrome, it'll actually add an extension to it, and Bob's your uncle. So it's going to bring up my Lightstream Mixer integrated page. Lightstream also does have a the standard page, which you can actually do as well. If you have a capture card or something like that, you can use that. But if you don't have a capture card, like myself, or a decent PC, highly recommended just to get the Mixer Pro and go through there. Very easy. As you can see, my computer is very slow. It's actually my daughter's laptop. Oops. Come on, old girl. Okay. So as you see down the bottom of the screen there, you can see all these scenes coming up, loading down here. I'm in the way. Get me out of the way. Sorry. I'm in the road. Okay. Scene 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so on. You can have as many scenes as you want. You just keep adding them on through. It's still loading on, by the way. Now, this one here is important. This is your starting scene. So whatever you put in this box here is what initially, as soon as you press that broadcast button, that is going to come up on the screen. I'll just get rid of these other tabs, might be slowing me down. Can only handle so much at once. Okay, so whatever you put in this box down here automatically comes up. So I've loaded a intro screen with a video. Now we'll get to that later on down the track, but today we're just going to concentrate on getting you started. But you can get starting videos, you can get music tracks, you can get intermission screens, or if you want to go straight into gameplay, not worry about anything, just turn it on and go. No worries, chuck your starter screen as your game screen. You don't have to worry about anything. With Lightstream, a cool feature you can do, you actually can use your mobile phone to change the scenes. Because I actually have an Xbox One Day 1 edition, it's very old. It can't handle the webcam plus running the stream through, because I actually have my webcam plugged in the Xbox, and it doesn't handle. So basically I need a PC running behind it just to try and carry the stream a bit through. But I presume on an Xbox X or S maybe, you wouldn't need to worry about that. You could just literally just sit on your phone and just change your scenes from there. as I've got very old equipment, this is a good example for you guys, so you realise it does work. I've got very old equipment, very old Xbox, very first edition Xbox, and I can carry streams through no problem. That is quite loud, so let me change the scene. This is my starting scene. As you can hear, probably you can hear it. I'm not sure if you can, I'll check later on. But I'll change off that scene just to show you this is our starting scene. All your different third-party integrates on the side. I'll change off that just to get out of that. And you can see my follows coming up here. Followers, goals, all the sorts of different things you can put on there. So I'll just change the scene. There we go. Okay. So what you're going to get when you sort of go to the other screen. So I've got my intro screen. I've got my gaming screen. I've got an intermission screen. I've got a few other fun ones over here. I've added in later on. You can do whatever you want, however you want to do it. You can add images, videos, links to sites, all sorts of stuff. This is my gaming screen. So basically I have a followers goal. Down here, as you see, I have my donation goal, which I've actually received $50 so far, which is very good. Thank you, Proud Sign. Very nice of you. And on the left side of the screen, you've got all your different integrations, such as I've got a spin wheel, Loots overlay. Now, Loots is a cool thing I'll talk to you about later on. My name badge, which is this little icon here. Player Me overlay. I'm using Player Me for my overlays and downloader frames. The mixer feed, obviously you need that. That's what your game plays and go on that. So wherever you put that is where it's going to go through. And I've got music on in the background. Followers goal. All you do is adjust these. You click on them. It'll highlight them. You move them around, change the size, and so forth from there. I'll just change this screen here just to get rid of the sound. Okay, so you got your screen up, you're setting up your thing. The first thing you're going to want to do, first and foremost, is set up your alert box. Your alert box is very important. That is what you're going to need when someone follows you, someone hosts you. You want to let them know it's on there. You'll see it. You'll give them sort of it's a bit of a thank you for the person for following, or give them your host. And you can make this whatever you want. You can make it however you want. You use GIF files for the images, or just a straight up picture. Text is from the program. We're going to use Streamlabs for this one, and next time I will do some Player Me to show you that one as well. There's a few good items you can use, and Lightstream is compatible with all of them. You basically click on there and you just take a URL through. So I need to authorize Streamlabs to work with my Lightstream. It's just going to come up now, and we're going to set up an alert. Cool thing is you can do things between your phone to the computer to everything's sort of compatible. So I sort of sit there sometimes and use my phone to trigger some certain events, such as say like a spin the wheel. Saves me going back and forth from the computer all the time, changing what my computer's doing. And plus my computer is far away from me at this point, but later on I'm going to fix that up. At this point it's just easiest to use my phone. Okay, so now it's going to ask me to approve this. Yes, I want to approve it, so it's going to work with Lightstream and my Mixer account. And you'll see, once we get into here, it comes to my dashboard. Streamlabs is pretty cool. It gives you a good little analytics, like donations, follows. You can track it back for the whole year, 6 months. And it gives you a lot of information on there. But once we get loaded in, I'll show you this GIF, how to change it, how to obtain it. You can actually make your own GIFs quite easily. I will show that later on too. Pop any comments down below. If you want something explained, I will get to them eventually. I'm going to work my way through all the different bits and pieces to try and get your stream up to what you want it to be. Okay, so your widgets. This is the dashboard, which gives you all your, as I was saying, all your donations and things like that all record on there. This is for today. You can change it to the year, you can change it to the month, whatever you want to look at. We're going to widgets first. Now up here you see alert box. You see all different things you can do. We're going to start with alert box first and foremost. That's what you're going to need. My dog is sleeping beside me. Very cute. Okay. Now, load up, little darling. Come on. Here we go. So, you can use whatever they've got. You can look through their bits and pieces. As you see, 2 kittens, classic alert box. You can set that as your alert if you wanted to. Initially, you'll come up with a little zombie dude. It's pretty cool, just to start you off with. But let's just get it set up, and we'll work with changing that later on. So down here, you can do test buttons all the way across here, which is really good, because if I was just to click on one of these and go back to my light stream screen, you're going to see it come up on the screen. It'll actually trigger the event on here and give you a test to say, hey, I am working, as long as my poor old computer can keep up with it. It's probably going to take 5 years for it to trigger it up. Let's try that again. So test follow, it's sent the image through, and hopefully it's going to come up there. Still loading up all its bits and pieces, it's struggling. Come on, load box. He's live. Test. Host. Alert sent. Come on, you. Here we go. So it comes up with, Hades Lead is now hosting however many viewers. That's a test for that one. That's my follow should work too. Now it's all loaded up. It should be all good. You can do it. There we go. And that's it. That's where you test those ones out. You can do all sorts of things, test follows. So for the moment we're starting off, subscriptions, donations, we can do them later on. I suggest doing a good donation one, because if you do get a good donation, you want to be able to say a big thank you for someone giving you money, basically. Okay, so let's set it up. So we're going to have this widget here. You want to copy that. You don't need to look at it. It's all hidden behind there. If you show anyone that, they can actually do it. So if you click launch, it'll give you a test screen, blank screen like this. So anytime you press any buttons on here, anything you've got set will come up there as well. This is like a launch testing screen. So you can actually see what it looks like. So let's have a look here. Still loading up. Oh my god, my computer's slow. It's a green screen. If I hit on the host and go to the other screen, it should actually appear on that screen. There we go. That is just a screen to show you what you're looking at. If you don't want to go to the other screen, you actually bring up that little screen and do all your bits and pieces. My goodness, we're going again. It's going crazy. Excellent. Okay, so let's copy that. You want to copy that widget, copied. Then you want to go back to live stream. You want to, let's go to a whole new screen just to make it all work properly so you can see what's going on here. I'll up down a corner there, aren't I? How rude. I'll get up there. Okay. Down the corner here, you want to click on there just to get it opened up. Now that allows you to move across this little grey thing underneath that support bar. Keep going right across, we're going to create a whole new screen. Blank screen on scene 10. Now look at that, that's a blank screen. Let's use that. He should have nothing there. Up she comes. Hasn't got any layers yet. Cool. Let's add it all in. First thing you're going to need, a mixer feed. That's your gameplay. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to chuck in a webcam, maybe. You can chuck your webcam. If you're doing it on here through your computer and your computer's running near your computer at the time, run it on here. That'll save it coming from your Xbox. Mine currently comes from the Xbox, but you can actually add your camera through here. You generally get a better picture out of that too. You'll see on here, it'll come up and ask you which camera you want to use. You pick which camera you're going to use and just place it on the screen wherever you want it to be. I particularly don't want to do that at the moment, so I'll get rid of that. There's all your different cameras coming up. And let's go to the next thing we're going to add in here. Very important. You can put text on there, overlays. Okay, we're going to work with a third-party integration. You'll see this list come up down here. And come on, girl. Okay, all these different things down here. These are all third-party integrations that you can use to make your stream better. Highly recommend Streamlabs. I highly recommend PlayMe. I'm using those at the moment. I haven't done much with StreamYard yet. Botismo is a really good one too. I will show you that definitely. That's a highly recommended thing to do. But we're going with Streamlabs for because that's where our URL is coming from. So you click on that, and it's just going to ask you for your URL. And as soon as it loads up, it's normally not this slow, but because we're recording and doing all this at once, it's running very slow. So this is your alert box. You place that wherever you want, what size you want, how you want it to be. If you resize the area, the item inside won't get bigger. If you want to make it bigger, you need to click on scale. Scale will make the object bigger. Okay, so anything inside here will grow with the growth of the box. This just makes the box bigger. It'll still be the same size inside it. Okay, let's put our URL in here. Paste. And it'll say it's accepted. And we should be ready to go. Alert box loaded. Streamlabs alert box will now display on your stream. Bang! Ready to go. Very important though. Must be a... So if you don't have it all above, am I cutting out? It won't appear in your stream. Okay, so if it's not up the top of the layers, you'll see a bit below. If I pop up down one, this is up and down here on the screen. If you want to use them over here, you can. Otherwise, you can quite simply grab it on this side here. You can pull him up and let him go, and he'll be above the mixer feed. Otherwise, your gameplay going, you won't see alert boxes. Okay, that is it. Your alert box will do everything from your hosts, follows, donations, all those things. Anything that people interact with you will come up in that alert box going bang. As you see from the Streamlabs. So follows, subscriptions, resubs, donations, hosting, test merchandise, and mask donation. If masks is one you need to do with the computer running as well. So that's something for later on. I can't currently do that, but I might try it out later on when I get a better PC. Okay, so that's done. That is our first part done. We're going to move on to overlays next stream. So please give me a follow, a like, subscribe. Check out my mixer feed. I am trying to get better and better as I go along, and as I learn, you'll learn. Okay, this is Hades calling out, and I'll see you next time.